Hey guys, the last couple of videos that we've made, we've talked about this verse, Ephesians chapter 5, verse 25. It says, "Husbands, love your wives, even as Christ loved the church and gave himself for it." So when we hear that husbands, love your wives. So we know that we're supposed to love who we have to love, not who we don't have to love. And gave himself for it tells us that because Christ loved, he gave. So if we love someone, we are to give. But what are we supposed to give? How do we know what Christ gave us? Well, the Bible says in John chapter 1, verse 1, "In the beginning was the Word, and the Word became flesh and dwelt among us." So we know that God gave us something very important to him, and that was his Word. So often in our relationships, we struggle. We have hard times in relationships. Marriage is tough. I've been married for 6 years now. I've been with my wife for 10 years. Sometimes in those moments, in those tough times, we can sometimes give the wrong words. But I think that God is trying to show us how important it is to give the right words in a relationship. So often we will give wrong words, we'll give discouraging words, but the words create the culture of your home. So the question we have to ask is, what words am I giving to the people I love today? Were my words encouraging? Were they uplifting? Were they helpful? Were they loving? If we give words in the way that Christ did, we will then love like Christ loved.